What is glycogenolysis in diabetes? Imagine your body as a busy city that needs a steady supply of energy to keep everything running smoothly. When you haven't eaten for a while or you're exercising, your body needs quick energy. That's where glycogenolysis comes into play. It's a process where stored sugar, called glycogen, is broken down into glucose, which is the main fuel your cells use for energy. Glycogen is mainly stored in your liver and muscles. In the liver, glycogenolysis releases glucose directly into your bloodstream to keep your blood sugar levels steady. In muscles, it provides energy for movement but doesn't send glucose out into the blood because muscle cells lack the enzyme to do that. Now, in people without diabetes, hormones like insulin and glucagon work together to control this process. After eating, insulin helps store excess glucose as glycogen. When blood sugar drops, glucagon signals the liver to break down glycogen into glucose, releasing it into the blood. This keeps your blood sugar stable. But in diabetes, especially type 1 diabetes, this balance gets disrupted. The body doesn't produce enough insulin or the cells don't respond to it properly. This means the liver may break down too much glycogen, releasing more glucose into the blood than needed. That's why people with diabetes often have high blood sugar levels, especially between meals or during fasting. The process involves some key enzymes. Glycogen phosphorylase is the main enzyme that starts breaking down glycogen into glucose 1-phosphate. Then, glucose 1-phosphate is converted into glucose 6-phosphate. In the liver, another enzyme called glucose 6-phosphatase transforms glucose 6-phosphate into free glucose that enters the bloodstream. In muscles, glucose 6-phosphate is used inside the cell for energy, not released. Understanding glycogenolysis is important because if it's not properly regulated in diabetes, it can cause blood sugar levels to spike. Treatments aim to improve insulin function or mimic its effects to prevent excessive glycogen breakdown. During fasting or exercise, glycogenolysis is naturally activated to supply energy, but in diabetes, this process can go awry. Managing diet, medication, and activity levels helps keep this process in check. In summary, glycogenolysis is the breakdown of stored glycogen into glucose, which is vital for maintaining blood sugar levels. When this process is out of balance in diabetes, it can lead to too much glucose being released into the blood, making blood sugar control more difficult. Keeping this process in check is a key part of managing diabetes effectively.